Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here's Allen.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Play action. Now it's Allen rolling to his left. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Jackson. Flushed out right.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he's able to work his way down inside the...
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills have an early opportunity after the interception of the game's first series.
Everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side?
Touchdown, Buffalo! So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Terry Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers from this interception, teammates think something. We need to get away from that. We need to adjust. I think that's the case. There's the ball game. A lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds. They'll go play action here with Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to Kincaid once again. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Allen working from the pistol. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He pulls it in around the 5. A dive, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Go play action with Love. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
Once again, this drive ends the same way it was on the field following an interception. You're hoping this is more of a momentum destroyer than it is a trap. As hard as it is to do, they need to get calm down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25. pass carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. Bills move out on top. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable with Reed. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught downfield. Dodd. On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. On 1st down, it's Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Love. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
Well, what I've seen is just the frustrated defense behind the tackle. I'm seeing the defense finally taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, it's 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick. I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run here. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Cook. And the Bills have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
56.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. James, his second touchdown of this first half. Passes kick. Take themselves to a 20. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable Reed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Love. Open left side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here we go. Love to throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Love. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darren Johnson. His offense is going to be all set up.
And then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He is 2 for 2.
Point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. There you go. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
Go, boys! We got this!
That's what we do! Bring it together! Let's get team going!
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Second down. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up third and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. A gain there 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. To throw is Allen. Taken in by Shakir. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Cooper going in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage scene. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On play action, Love. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Cook. That's his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out widely for Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still die in midfield.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Allen to throw once more. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Allen off the play fake. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Allen now on the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Pacheco to begin the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here simply after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Pushing his way through. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Extra point by Buckers on target. Tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And then, nice first down. Cloud keeps moving.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Up the middle, it's Cook.
Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing to shut down run ball, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Play action. Now it's Allen on the move to left. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before again it left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, it's Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Hey, 43, 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
Now they can't bring him down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Brown now to return it. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Mahomes going to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. 2nd down and 8. And again, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. In motion, the tight end, Kelce. Now Mahomes. Get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another good gain. That's offense now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're in territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mahomes will throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Mahomes. going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. To throw is Allen. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half.